Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Friday, July 8th. So as you can see, this is the new hairstyle and color. In a nutshell, Bill hates it. Now he hasn't seen it fixed like this because when she fixed it, she did curl it, but not as much as I did. So yesterday, and I'm still getting used to it. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had my hair this short. The good thing is hair grows, right? Yeah. And obviously it looks better too with a full face of makeup and done up and everything. So yesterday, my original appointment was at 6:30, and my job ended early. It ended at 2:45, 3 o'clock. So I was kind of quick on my feet, and I was like, I messaged her and I said, is there any way I can come in earlier because my job just ended? And she wrote me back and said, if you can be here at 4 o'clock, that'd be great. And I was like, absolutely. So I finished, the end of the job, got in the car, went there, was able to find it very easily, no problem at all. And she is basically a one-woman show there, and very, very nice. I was there for 3 hours. I was there from 4 to 7. And so she cut it first dry, and then she didn't put any bleach on my hair because the bottom, the part down here was very damaged with bleach. So the good thing too about getting it cut like this is that now I can just start over with healthier hair. Do you know what I mean? So she cut it, and then we talked about the color. And so she said, I'm not really gonna, she didn't really touch up here too much. She just tried to tone down the blonde, which she did. I mean, it looks very, very, it looks much more natural than it did previously. And she said, when you come back, if you want to, we can start talking about if you want to lighten up some pieces. And she said, and she said what I had been thinking, you need to give your hair a break. Like, I need to give your hair a break from all the bleach and the dyeing and all of that. So, and now that I've had it cut, it's going to be at least 2 months before I go back. So I haven't even made another appointment with her. I can just easily text her to make another appointment. But yeah, so now I get to give my hair a break, right? So just finding different ways. I mean, obviously I like this way, curling it like that. It looks good straight too because she had straightened it initially. So I'll have to try that, wear that. But yeah, just still getting used to it. And as I lose some more weight, my face gets thinner, I think this will look even better. Weight loss has been frustrating this week. I've been doing everything. I've even been exercising more, which might have something to do with it, and I haven't lost any weight, but it is what it is. I feel better. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. One thing that I guess God wants me to deal with delivery people. Our washer and dryer were supposed to come today, and they called Bill a little while ago, and it was supposed to come between 12 and 4. And they called a little while ago and was like, we don't have the washer. What? And so the guy's like, we're going to look at our other stores and see if we can't find it. And he was like, okay, well, keep me posted. So as I was getting ready, they called and they're like, well, we can deliver it on Sunday. Bill is going to be at his all-day handgun class on Sunday from 7 to 5. So I looked at him and I said, okay, I'm meant to deal with this. I am meant. And what's funny is I feel like if you keep avoiding a situation and not dealing with it, God will continue to put you in it. So I'm going to be on high alert because the guys are installing it, meaning hooking up the hoses. I don't know anything about that. And I know Bill knows that I'm just not pleased. Like, I was just like, really? And he was supposed to go on the boat tomorrow, and he's not, because we're supposed to get like 1 to 2 inches of rain. So we're going to the grocery store and we're going to Costco. Yeah. Yeah. So no stitching because I finished work. Now I'm off work today. We were supposed to have a deposition in the same case that we've had all week. And at the end of the day yesterday, the guy was like, well, we've gotten enough testimony. We don't need to take the deposition of this third witness unless you guys are really going to use him. And they decided, so it's postponed for now. And nothing else came in. So no work today. Bill's off because the washer and dryer were supposed to be here. So he's outside doing stuff. And I hope to get some stitching done today. Get started on the Plant Grow Bloom. Yeah. And I've been looking on Carolyn Manning's website. I didn't really get, my phone died when I was at the hairdresser yesterday. Because I was on there, I mean, I was sitting in the chair for so long, you know, waiting for the color to process and things like that. That I was trying to read some of my book, which, ooh, that book is secrets, 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 right? But yeah, so my phone died and I had started to look. And I also decided, as far as my hair, I need to use like the best products that I can, meaning like shampoo and conditioner. I already use sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, but I wound up going online and buying a shampoo and conditioner that is really high-end, and that I want to say it's by Leaf Flower. The salon had it and it smells so good. And they have this spray called 7-Minute Blowout that she put on my hair. I'm like, I'm going to get that, because I mean, it was good that she cut what she did, especially off the bottom, because man, was my hair damaged. Like, no friggin' joke. And bleaching so much within a period of like 6 weeks. No, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. But now, on the way to healthier hair, right? Okay, but like I said, still getting used to it, because when I went to curl it, I'm like, ooh, these are like some short pieces, but I can get it like really poofy, puffy, and I know that I'll still be able to, you know, do the little twist and pull it back if I want to, and wear headbands. I mean, it's not that short that you can't do stuff like that. So, and I only have one headband now. I may have to get some more. I actually really like the ones that have wire in them that you can do it and tie it. I need to try those. Amazon has some, so I'm on the fence about buying some of those. Okay, so the Unfuck Yourself entry for today. And you know what? I think I have some OMG moments. I know I haven't done those in so long. I haven't really been on Facebook too much, except to look at like my low carb groups and stuff like that. But I think I saved some, so let me see really quick. Wait a minute, give me 1 second. Okay. Saved. I'm trying to look under saved. Yes, I have 2 pictures. So someone finished Aurora Morpho Maya stitches, and what they did was they made like 3D wings. I think someone said, how did you do it? I forget. She did stitch them on though, so let me show you, because it's unbelievable looking. Whoopsie. The wings are 3D. I mean, isn't that like the most amazing? I was blown away. You would definitely have to frame that without glass, because, you know, it's going to be, yeah. So cool though. And then this other one, this person, this is by Karolinsky Wadsworth. Took her from October of 2021 to March of 2022, 78,200 stitches. I picked up stitching after a 15-year break and just jumped into full coverage pieces. And this piece is, I mean, look at that. Is that not stunning? Stunning. Yeah, like, oh my God, right? And that was it. I just had those two. So, the Unfuck Yourself entry for today. It's time for a change. Your change. You with me here? Read these words with that kind of commitment in mind. A commitment to change. I hear you. I hear you. And I think a change can be anything. Your hair, your weight, or just your mindset about stuff. Yeah. All right. Even the smallest change can have huge ripple effect. It really can. And you know what I just realized? I have my second hepatitis B vaccine on Monday. Yay. I've had so many appointments recently. And then the following Tuesday is I have an eye doctor appointment. Just to get an eye exam. Okay. So, this story, 2 pages. They're usually all 2 pages. Bill and Jules ran an adult education school called the Learning Annex. While business was good, these 2 entrepreneurs wanted to expand, which meant getting lots more people to sign up for courses. But how could they make sure that everyone in New York City heard about their school? Breaking through all boundaries of thought and logic, they came up with a scheme that the city had never seen before. They planned on taking 10,000 $1 bills and affixing a sticker to each bill with information about the Learning Annex. The media alerted the public that on March 13th, 1982, 10,000 $1 bills would be thrown off the Empire State Building, and whoever was standing at 5th Avenue and 34th Street at that time would be able to keep as much money as they could catch. This would make for sensational publicity. Yeah. The New York media loved the idea and reported it with lots of fanfare. Unfortunately, the police were not as enthusiastic. They were given strict orders to stop the event from happening, believing that thousands of people expecting to catch dollar bills would wreak havoc with traffic and create nightmarish circumstances. Yeah. Despite the official disapproval, Jules and Bill left their uptown office on the appointed date with 2 bags loaded with 10,000 $1 bills. As they cruised down 5th Avenue, making their way towards 34th Street, they were followed by a bevy of reporters eager to capture each moment as it unfolded. As they approached 34th Street, they heard sirens. The reporters following the lead car had police band radios and were monitoring police activity in the area. The reporters started shouting, "Hey, those sirens are for you guys." Bill and Jules gulped and stared at the enormous crowd that had turned out for the event. Then the unexpected occurred. Just as Bill and Jules were getting out of their car, 2 other men walked into a bank inside the Empire State Building, fired a shot in the air, and screamed, "This is a stick-up." They grabbed all the money they were handed, stuffed it into 2 bags, and ran out of the building and right into the street, which was teeming with police officers, reporters, and cameramen. Instead of the quiet getaway they had planned, this became one of the most publicized bank heists of all time. What we now have are 2 groups of men, both carrying bags of money, one group running to take money away and the other running to give it away. Both were on the same street corner at the very same moment. Nobody could figure out what was going on. The cameraman didn't want to film the wrong people, and the police didn't want to make a false arrest. The rest of the crowd was eagerly looking to see which pair was about to throw them money. Are you freaking kidding me? Finally, the bank robbers were apprehended. Meanwhile, Bill and Jules attempted to make their way into the building, but crowds of people closed in on them trying to grab their bags. The same policemen who caught the criminals now had to extricate these 2 men from a crowd that wanted its fair share of the money. Amid the pandemonium, and much to the chagrin of thousands of onlookers, Bill and Jules were quickly hustled away by the police. One lady who was trying to figure out what all the mayhem was about walked over to a police officer and asked what exactly is going on. To which the officer answered, "Lady, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me." Yeah, I mean, what a fantastical story. Okay, so here's the comment. God gives and God takes. The money comes and the money goes. It's all a circle. At times you want to take it and it's given to you. At other times you want to give it and you can't because it's been taken. We think we are our money and that our bank accounts state our worth. Money, though, is like honey. It can drip into your life and is sweet to behold, but its pleasure can be fleeting, leaving a taste for more. Money, now it's here, now it's gone. When you have some, pass some on. What a weird story. But you know, I was listening to something that Steve Harvey was saying yesterday. I'm telling you, almost every video I listen to has him in it. He said if you focus on money, meaning that's like your goal, you'll never be satisfied. If you focused on material things, like clothes or shoes or whatever, you're never going to be satisfied. You have to focus on like intrinsic things, I think, like friendships, family, you know, stuff like that. Being a kind and giving person. Yeah, and it made sense. Like, you know, here's a good example. I mean, Bill's boat. Even though he loves that boat, he's constantly still looking at boats. So I think no matter what boat he owned, he would always want another one. Do you know what I mean? And I try not to feel like that with myself, with my clothes or my stitching. I never want to get to the point where I'm not happy with what I have, because man, have I been so very blessed in my life, and I have things at my disposal to do whatever stitching I want to, where a lot of people do not have that. So it's also about practicing gratitude, I think, every single day. So even for the smallest of things. So I hope you guys all have a great Friday. I have a massage tomorrow and I'm so very excited because it's been at least 6 weeks since I've had one. Yeah. She couldn't do it. I was supposed to have my hair appointment and so I had to cancel my massage, and then that didn't work out, and yeah. So I'm looking forward to it very much. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and spending about 17 minutes of your time with me today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.